Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Last time we did a bunch of stuff. This time we're going to do more stuff. I don't really remember. All I remember is that we were definitely planning to make some Corvettes. So let's get started with that. Let's build them here. And then I'll show you what I did off camera in terms of my logistics once these are up and running. So we'd like to produce Corvettes. They're going to take titanium, reinforced thrusters, processors, and particle containers, all extremely expensive items, but we shouldn't need too many of these. And let's go ahead and do our output. And we'll use a 4 sources blueprint. There we go. And then you want titanium alloy, reinforced thrusters, processors, and particle containers. Okay. Let's do titanium alloy. And then reinforced thrusters. This might be, the reinforced thrusters might be a bit of a breakpoint. You also want processors and particle containers. Let's see. Okay, we'll see if this works. Available route. There's some particles. There's some alloy. What are we going to miss? Thrusters. Yeah, one guy went for thrusters. Looks like some people went for processors. So thrusters are going to be the weak point, as I thought. Let's see. I don't think any are coming back anytime soon. Can we... Oh, we got a few. Okay, so we're building a Corvette. Excellent. All right. So one thing I did... The twin depots here, the front one is mainly meant to host the icon so I can see what's inside when it's underneath. Like when it's I guess you can sort of see when it's here, but with the logistics distributor on top of it, it can be kind of difficult to see. So I went through and I limited every single one of these to just have one stack in the front box, and then the back box, which would have the distributor on it, can be filled up. I also, looks like we are making some Corvettes. Very nice. I also went and made a quick combat durability. Very nice. I went and made a quick and dirty production line for combustible units. So I went and found some coal that I wasn't really using, and I set up a quick chain there. So we're going to have those coming in. They were all being siphoned into producing explosive units over here. The other thing I did was I set up my logistics. So let's take a look at that. So what I've chosen to have auto-loaded here is foundation, deuteron fuel rods for energy, my new supersonic missile set and high explosive shell set, Tesla towers and wireless power towers, logistics bots, logistics drones, and logistics vessels, miners, depots of both sizes, sprayers, smelters, pile sorters, Mark 1 assemblers and Mark 2 assemblers, Mark 3 conveyor belt, and logistics distributors. Plus, I've set this up to host Corvettes, because I would eventually like to not have to worry about restocking these. Now, there are a few buildings then that I couldn't fit into this. Once we get our next inventory upgrade, we'll be able to add a few things. So, for now, I'm carrying around double sets of missile turrets, battlefield analysis bases, and signal towers. And then there's a few other things that I don't really need logistics for. So I've got 10 interstellar logistics stations. I've got 10 planetary logistics stations. Things like fractionators, chemical plants, oil refineries, oil extractors, water pumps. I can't fit everything in here, so I made a decision about what am I least likely to burn through. And I'll just have to manually refill these from time to time. I've got more shell sets coming in. So let's go ahead and throw a logistics distributor on here. We'll fill you up. You're going to provide to me, and nobody else should need them. So now we've got 14 Corvettes. Let's take a look at how this works. So we've set this, our fleet size is 6. This says fighters only. Oh, I need to go to space. There we go. So can I auto fleet replenish, or how does this work? Looks like I have to click into each slot. Okay. Now, when a fleet is lost in action, we'll automatically replenish vacant slots from the hangar. Where's the hangar? This is the hangar, right? So I put those there, I guess. Once a certain type of drones deplete, a group of drones of the same type will be automatically obtained from the mecha inventory for replenishment. Okay. So I think we've got this set up now. As we... let's see. Now, why have you stopped? What's your shortfall? Yeah, it's going to be the thrusters, isn't it? Okay. We could use some more thruster throughput. Let's see. You guys are fine. You're fine. Where did we have... where were we making thrusters? Didn't we increase thruster production? We did. I guess we didn't produce it enough. A lot of folks want this. So it looks like we have availability for a little bit more throughput. Yeah, we've got plenty of titanium alloy and plenty of electromagnetic turbines. So maybe we'll extend this belt a little bit, these belts. And they are all getting upgraded here. Yeah, I think we could use a little bit more here. So let's go ahead and drag this out a little bit. And then we'll come over here and drag it out over here. And then let's see if we can fit a few more of these in here. 1, 2, 3. That seems fine. A few more. That will cover everybody. Okay, so that should increase our throughput, I would think. Well, now we have just, let's see, what's going on with electromagnetic turbines. Okay, so we had a few, fewer than I expected, but there should be some in production somewhere. Coming over here, I guess, I hope. We might need to increase that as well at some point in the future. If we can increase the throughput on those. Because you are coming from in here, right? Yeah. Okay. And then over here... there's plenty in here. I guess they're going here first. So maybe we can... let's see. There's no way to set a priority on the belt output. So I guess what we can do... is we can limit this like this. And that will make sure there's enough to feed the demand over there, but some will get through to over here, right? So like if I just dump these in here now, they should come out onto this line. There we go. Okay, that'll increase thrusters. 2.41 light years away, so Clement Star is getting an assault. Hopefully our automated defenses can hold that off. Let's come check out if we can get squeeze out a few more corvettes before we leave. Those might already have been put in my inventory. They were. Okay. Looks like we held off the assault. Let's put a few more corvettes into our hangar. Yes, so I think we're good to go here. We should have everything we need for Clement Star. We'll keep in mind that we want more electromagnetic turbines, but the plan is to go there, take on our first relay, and see how that goes. And then we're going to make some titanium crystals with the organic crystals we can mine there. Now, one other thing I want to do, if I go to the mecha panel, there's a button here. Not construction drone. Something to do with my shield. Energy shield. Here we go. So the mecha's energy shield can resist any damage from enemies and protect all facilities within its radius. Energy shield's radius will increase as the mecha flies from ground to space. Big number indicates energy shield's power. Each 50 kilojoules, and we have 700 megajoules, can resist 1 damage. Small number indicates the shield's charging speed and consuming speed. Energy shield charge costs mecha's core energy. Charge speed depends on power generation output of current fuels and current core energy percent. So charge speed is balanced. Core energy is given equally to energy shield charge. Priority will be given to energy shield charge. So what is it taking away from? Core energy. Okay, so the yellow bar is core energy, the blue bar is the shield. So we'll prioritize the shield, which means if we do get hurt, it'll take longer to refill, I guess. but it will make sure that the shield is more powered up. Okay. And then one other thing I wanted to look into, is it at all possible? Have we even unlocked it yet? We have the fuel rods that we're using, the Deuteron fuel rods. Where are those? Let's see. You're in here somewhere. Where are you hiding? Dang, I cannot see them. There. So we don't have the other... There's a third type of energy. I think it's like antimatter fuel rod. I'm not sure what that's about. Let's go ahead and take a look at our technology. So where is antimatter fuel rod? Right there. So we need green science to unlock it, unfortunately. And the prerequisite needs green science as well, as does that prerequisite. So there's a lot of stuff here we can't get until we get green science up and running. Can't get that. We can get this. What is this? Quantum chemical plant? So I guess this has a 2x production speed. It makes things faster. We might need this to make something. We might not be able to produce something except in this building, so let's queue that up. We'll need it eventually. We can't get that. Let's see, what else do we have over here? The destroyer requires green science. Okay, so we're kind of hitting the limit on technology. Upgrades, I think we have a few more things we can grab. I don't think we super need movement speed. Inventory capacity would be very nice, but we need green for that. Additional construction drones would be nice. I'm not quite sure what auto reconstruction marking means, but we might as well, like, is there some reason we need this? Quick mark targets to be reconstructed. I don't think we're, like, suffering here a lot with that. No facility quantity limit on blueprint. We haven't hit the limit yet. Energy circuit we'd like, but can't get. Okay, what else do we have? The solar sail life stuff, we might as well in queue now. We'll need it sooner or later. Let me actually cancel that last one, and let's go for this instead. Okay. So we got some tech queued up. We've spent 12 minutes, 12 and a half minutes getting our inventory filled up with stuff. It's time to go. So we're going to head to Clement Star, and we're going to try to take on a relay in orbit around the planet to prevent it from sending power down to the base, which we can then take out. Let's zoom out and find our target. Clement Star, let's go. Okay, I hope this works. Into warp we go. All right, we've arrived. Let's switch targets to our planet. Oh, I need to zoom in. Need to zoom in quite a bit. It's not working. Okay, we can just fly there. So we're not taking on the hive, but we might be able to take on a relay. Let's find out how this goes. So I'm not actually entirely sure how to do this. I think we just go into orbit and approach the hive in orbit, I guess. For safety's sake, I am going to make a bit of a save here. Let's save this. Just in case. And I guess we'll head up as high as we can. Okay, now how do I fight the... Okay, I've targeted the relay station. Level 3, in operation. I don't know how to, like, stop... I don't know how to hover in space so that I can... I don't really know how this works. I can't figure it out. Okay, I've bypassed it. Let me come down to the ground here. We'll take a look at it from down here. Okay, level 3, durability 9,900 hit points, armor 1.5, matter, some number around 5,800 and growing, 162 gigajoules. The central core dispatches relay stations to planets to build planetary bases as needed. After constructing a planetary base, the relay station continues to stay above that planetary base to connect between the planetary base and the hive. It will dispatch vessels to transfer the base's matter production to the hive and ship back energy to the base. Relays are the last insurance of the hive. If a planetary base is destroyed, its relay will try to rebuild it if there is remaining matter and energy. If the central core of a hive is destroyed, relays will send heavy barge to reconstruct the core. Given the importance of relay stations, attacking them amounts to declaring full-scale war on the Dark Fog. Some hapless engineers have ended up as its casualties, even though they just wanted to test the missile turrets. Okay. So, like, how do I do this? Okay, we can do it like this. Now, where is my... This is a very strange... I mean, we are attacking it. I don't see my... I don't quite know how to fight this. I don't know how to like... Can I stop moving, or... Can I slow down? I guess I can. Now, where are my Corvettes? My Corvettes aren't really appearing here. Isn't this space fight? Available fighters. I do have some available fighters. Shouldn't this be automatically targeting this? I don't really know what I'm doing. Can you, he's falling. Okay. I don't quite understand, like, how to make that work. Let me take a look at this. Why did you guys not deploy? This is my space fleet. Assist Icarus in fights in space and hit distant targets. They didn't really deploy. Set fleet type. We have the fleet. I mean, it seemed like we were just up in space and able to attack it, but... Like, do I have to, like, manually orbit this thing or, like, constantly fly towards it? I'm also not automatically... I'm not, like, automatically, shooting. I have to manually shoot it. Man, this is pretty awkward, I have to say. I don't know why my Corvettes aren't coming out either. The missile sets, the supersonic missile sets do appear to be working. So I can kind of turn around and slow down a little bit like that. And kind of hover here and just shoot at it. It's not fighting back. Maybe it's not sending out space forces, and that's why my Corvettes aren't deploying. Does look like we're going to be able to destroy it. Okay, so that takes out the relay. So do my Corvettes come out for this kind of nonsense, or... Let's watch my shield here. It's fine. Okay. Now, they shouldn't be able to replenish their forces here because I took out their relay, right? Okay. Yeah, we're fine here. Let me switch to these shells and take out the core. Oh, now. Oh, hold on. Now the bases are attacking me. Now the ground forces are attacking me. Mecha shield penetrated. Okay. Let's let my mecha shield come back. Okay. Mecha shield's coming back. The green line, I'm not sure what the green line is. Yeah, no, the ground forces are definitely still attacking me. I thought if I took out the relay, it wouldn't have power. But it is coming to play. So I think I still need, like, a hard point here. I can fire from over here. So they're still building units. They're still sending enemies at me. Let me see. If I manually take some of these out, these things are the things that are making, like, these are the defense towers. Okay. Now we'll take out some of these guys. Blow up some base stuff. Looks like we're going to be able to make this work. Okay. Yeah, the shields are holding against these small units. We can take out their production facilities so they can't actually shoot me. Yeah, I'm holding fine against this small cluster of units. So we take those out. Okay, there we go. Not sure exactly how I consider that. Like, did that go well? I'm not sure. Because I sort of thought the Corvettes would help me out, and they didn't. We did take out the relay in the base fairly easily. The hive threat went up to 34%. I don't know if that's good or bad. But since we do have free energy here, should I put down... There's no other relays on the planet. I don't think they'll be coming back here. Or I'm not sure if they'll be coming back here. I guess for now I will throw in a power generation facility. So we have a geothermal power station we can throw down there. And that's going to generate how much? This was like a level 3 base? 16.3 megawatts? All right, let's get that connected up, I guess. Where on the planet are we? Where's the nearest power? There's another one over there. Oh, there's one... Is that where we're... No, that's where we're standing. There's a tower over there. Okay. So let's go ahead and connect that up, and then we'll figure out what to do after that. I'd like to avoid, if possible, the silicon veins a little bit. Okay. Let's join you to the network if we can. That looks good. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we did what we set out to do. It just didn't quite work the way I expected it to. I suppose I will get a very friendly comment shortly after posting this video that explains exactly what I did wrong. But while we're here, the next thing we want to do is use these delightful organic chemicals that we can harvest here, if I can find them. There's one patch on the planet somewhere. Here we go. Organic crystal vein. Okay. Was it over this way? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Organic crystals. So we can use these to make titanium crystals. With just a little bit of titanium. So that's going to be fantastic. I think we'll do a fairly big build here. What have I got? I've got 20 minutes left in the episode. So where's the nearest titanium? Where's the nearest titanium to this location? There's silicon. There is titanium on this planet, right? Oh, there's not. Iron, copper. No, there is titanium ore. There's a little bit. Where's the titanium? There's titanium there. Where else do we have some? Is it just that one patch? That's 374. Yeah, that's the only patch of titanium on the planet. So I guess we're going to use that. Where is that in relation to this? It's on the other side of the planet. All right. Well, I suppose then that the best thing to do is to throw down a tower or use a nearby tower if we have one. Let's see. You're interstellar. You're planetary. Do I want to send organic crystals through space? It seems a little bit wasteful. I'd rather, I mean, well, how many of these things do you have? You have 1,100? So we're not using anywhere near as many as we could. I don't know about sending crystals through space, though. Seems a little bit wasteful of a very limited resource in the space warpers. I think for now, yeah, I think for now, we will simply make titanium crystals locally and then ship those home. So let's feed these into this planetary tower and then fly around to the other side of the planet where the titanium is and make some crystals. That seems good to me. Let's set you to organic crystals. You're gonna supply. And I don't want to mine this out, and we're not going to be able to make that many, so I'll set this to like 2,000, and we'll just run a belt over with some of this goodness over here. Let's get that belt set up first. Okay, looks like we can build here. And we can even feed it in. Do we have one spare there? Yeah, we do. We can even feed it in right there and save these 3 belts for another purpose, should we need it. Okay. So there's our belt in. And then we'll have another... Oh, look at this rich harvest here. I wonder if I shouldn't... Wait a minute. Now, why aren't you guys sending more? So you're feeding in here. Okay. Well, I think it's time to... Yeah, I think it's time to do a couple things. First of all, let's get you feeding back in here. That seems good. Okay. That should significantly juice the input here. This can hold up to 5,000, and then every 70... This is traveling over to the, like, 5 feet over here. So the input here should really skyrocket, and we should be sending more back home. I think we'll even juice this up to, like, 5,000, so it can hold a lot. It's got all the warpers it needs, and you guys can carry 600 apiece. So maybe 6,000 makes sense. That's divisible by 10. Okay. So that should increase our throughput for a while, at least, until these drain out. These are going in as fast as they're being made, so once this is done, like, whatever, it'll slow down again, and we'll need to make more, but I think that's fine for now. Let's go over here and mine these crystals. Let's see. I don't think we need that much. I also don't want to double dip here, because this is kind of a rare resource. So maybe 2 of these... will be enough. Let's get like those 7. That's 300 per minute. And then what did we have? We had 9 iron veins. What's the ratio here for the titanium crystals? Oh, where are you? It's 3-to-1. So 9 iron veins, we can have 3 of these crystal veins. So this is more than enough. Literally more than we need. More than we can support here. Okay. Let's get you powered up. And then we'll fly around... Oh! You found a primary organic crystal vein, a treasure of the universe, on Clement Star 1. It's a common find in the universe and suitable for creating crystals with higher density. That's exactly what I'm going to do with it, tutorial. Alright, let's go around the planet to the titanium. The 1 titanium vein on the planet. It's up here near the pole. Okay. So if we're gonna set a tower down here to bring in the organic crystals and ship out the titanium crystals, we're also going to want some defenses here. Let me see, what's the vein to build in? I think we want to leave those for future exploitation. I think we'll build like here, and we'll set the tower up here. Yeah, that seems good to me. All right, so where's the line? Right there? Let me get some kind of color here. These are going to be silvery white. Can I pick a... How do I... Yeah, can I pick a custom color? Something like that. Okay, so if I set that there, does it turn white? Nice. Okay. We'll build along this line for now. That's nice. I wonder about... Now, hold on. Do I want to... I might want the, like, shiny version. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, so this will be where we build our production of crystals. Now, the crystals are made in what? They're made in an assembler? Okay. And we can handle... We can handle, like, as much... We can handle as much organic crystal as we have titanium for. So, we need 3 titanium ingots. Those are 2 to 1. We're not going to be able to do a lot here. Let's start by mining the titanium veins and figure out how much ore we have per minute. So 2 should do the trick. We'll grab these. Like that. Okay. And then we'll grab these ones like this. And then, okay, so that's 9 veins. 1 vein is what? 1 vein is 42, so 9 times 42 is... We should probably proliferate this as well. All right, we have 378 ore. 378 ore. And so, in terms of ingots, that means we can make what? If you're making titanium, half as much? Yeah. So, half of 380 is... 150 plus 40, 190. We can make about 190 ingots. And that will be made in, let's see, you're going to make 30. So let's go for 180. That's a nice multiple of 3, which seems to be kind of one of the main ratios of the universe in this game. So we can make, yeah, we can make about 180 ingots per minute, and that's going to take, one of these makes 30. Now that we can proliferate that, but 30 into 180 goes 6 times, right? 6 times? Yeah. So 6 smelters, and we'll proliferate out 40, so 40 times 6, we'll make 240 ingots. Okay, let's start there. Let's start by making 240 ingots. Why not? So you're going to come over here. You can definitely hold, you can hold like 1,800 items. So we don't need, we do not need, what's it called? Pile sorters here. You can join the fun. We'll throw the sprayer on here to start. Then we'll have our tower up here. I believe we have proliferator in the network, do we not? Where are my other towers? Yeah, we do have proliferator available. Okay. So you're going to call in... You're going to call in organic crystals. Come on now. There we go. And you're going to call in proliferator. Demand. I think a reasonable amount is fine, like 2,000. We're on the same planet, pretty close, so should be enough. Okay. Let's start by powering... Okay, we got to get power over here, too. I forgot about that. So you are going to make my ingots for me. We decided we're going to have 6 of you. Let's have an output line for you, for your goodies. And let's do your sorters. So you take in titanium ore and you output titanium ingots. Okay. We're going to be making, instead of 180, we're going to add another 25%. Wait, we were going to make 180. So 6, yeah. Wait a minute. These make 30 recipes per minute, so they make 30 of those. So each one will make 45. 45 times 6 is 3 times 90 is 270. 270. Is that right? How many of these am I making? I've lost my mind. If we make 6 of these, then they'll make 180, and then we add 25%. So 25% of 180 is 45. So 180 plus 45 is 225. We'll be making 225 once we proliferate these. All right, 225 ingots. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to tab out and write down that we're making 225 ingots just because this is getting involved. Okay, so now I need 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, very nice. Let's get our proliferator. And then where are you doing? Are you coming back around? Maybe? I think we proliferate here as well. Or do we run it the other way? No, I think we run it the other way. Yeah, we run it the other way. Let me reverse this. So you'll come over here to get proliferated. And then what? Then I can't really lift you up over this. I could do it with, you know what? It's a little hinky, but I could do it with, let me put a splitter here. Where's the splitter? Can I do it with a splitter, or are we too close? Let's see. I think we can. So you come in here. Can we squeeze you in? We can. Okay. And then you come out from the upper end over here to there. Or maybe to there. Not sure quite yet about that. And then we're gonna need the crystals as well. And we need a line of power. So let's have the crystals come out. So this is gonna be the ingots. And we want it coming along, kind of along here. Let's do power first. We'll cover kind of everything we need to. I guess we'll just go like that. And then we'll put another one every 2. That should cover everything. Okay. So now the question becomes, how do we get the organic crystals out? And I think those come from here. And then... yeah, I don't have enough room to do the proliferator here. So... we can have the... let's see. Get out of my way. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, game. So if we have the crystals come like this, and then bounce around, that should work. So they'll come over here, like this. And then we'll throw the proliferator there. Okay. So then the proliferator line comes out of here, lifts up to this, comes on through. Okay, there we go. There's the proliferator line. Let's get that set up. Okay. So the crystals are going to come around here and meet up with the ingots, which are going to come from here. I guess like this. I'd rather not. I'd rather have it come to here and then come down like that and go this way. There we go. That feels better. Okay. So we've got ingots and crystals. It's kind of a weird... it's doing this weird bendy thing. That's kind of odd. That's very strange. I'm not sure what that's about. Let me redraw this. That was kind of odd. Yeah, see, that looks more like what I was expecting. Okay. There was something unusual happened there. So we're going to have plenty of crystals, plenty of proliferated crystals and titanium ingots. So the ore is proliferated going in here. Then the ingots are proliferated. The crystals are proliferated. Everything's proliferated. And now we build our assemblers, I believe, which are going to make my crystals for me. Yeah, there we go. So if we have 225 titanium ingots per minute, dividing that by 3 gets you, let's see, 70 plus 15, 75? I don't think that was the math I needed to do. How many are we using here? So 4 seconds, we're going to do 15 recipes per minute, so we need 45. So how many times does 45 go into 225? I think that's an actual number. 225 divided by 45 is 5. All right, so we can support 5 assemblers. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and finish our coloring here. So we're doing this and the white color. We need, I think, just 2 more lines. And then this is actually done. So let's get rid of this. And here's our titanium crystal production. Let's go inputs. And then outputs will come along this way, hop up and into our friendly tower. You're going to come up this way and over and into here. Okay, let's do your output. And you're going to be powered as well, so we just need 5 of these. Can we fit them, or did I screw up? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. That fits exactly. Beautiful. We do, however, need, I mean, just to be fair, we need 1 more line over here to make the build area complete. Okay. So once we power, so we need to power on the tower, we need to power on the miners. And then we need to set up defenses here to make sure that this is all defended. So let's put down a battlefield analysis base. I think we'll do a custom defense here. We want to cover everything in here so it gets all nice and repaired should anything happen. Then we'll set down a handful of missile turrets. 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, like that. And then a signal tower. It covers everything in here. Okay. And then let's just fill you up with some tasty missiles. I guess I'll give you guys the good stuff. Okay. Now, eventually you'll run out. But that'll last you for a good long while. And let's go ahead and get some power to these friendly folks. And connect the whole thing up to our network. Oh, there's another base over there with some delicious, tasty laser turrets. Do I actually want this? I don't think I do. I would like this to defend this location, and I would like it not to fire 8 billion. Well, let's make sure. Yeah, it doesn't hit that. What I don't want is if they put a relay down and we're constantly killing it, I don't want the entire planet firing missiles. So this is actually okay. All right. Where is the range of the analysis base? Right to there. So if we put this here, this can get repaired as well. That should turn everything on. And let's see it happen. In comes the titanium ore. I need to set the output filter here for the crystals. Okay. Everything's getting proliferated. We're producing titanium ingots. And we're making titanium crystals. Very nice. Okay. Looks good. The whole thing's working. This is a tasty little screenshot right here. So I'm gonna, if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna take a moment here to grab it before the light fades. Or is the sun rising over there? The sun's rising? No, it's setting. Okay. Still, that was a nice screenshot. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to our planetary base. Or I don't even have to head over. I can do it manually. Our planetary base, excuse me, our planetary station right here is going to now supply these delightful titanium crystals. We're going to demand locally and supply remotely. And we're going to fill you up so that you can go do it. Did we fill you up as well? I don't think we did. Okay. So you just need to advertise the fact that you have these. There we go. Okay, very nice. Let's set your minimum load of drones so you're not sending 5 at a time. But now, since we have the warpers over here, we can demand these back home. And yeah, very nice. We'll have these crystals back home for use in producing our... It's something to do with green science. Was it the quantum chips needed these? No, then was it the Casimir crystals? It was the Casimir crystals, yeah. So the remaining question is, where are we going to get our graphene and hydrogen from? We have some stockpiles of hydrogen that we can do some of this with, but eventually we're going to have to call it down from orbit. But we do have 12 orbital collectors back at the gas giant. Each of those has something like 60 hydrogen per minute. So we can definitely call that in. Hopefully we can figure out how to prioritize the stockpiles first, turn those into deuterium with the fractionator. Or wasn't there an additional way to do that, actually? 10 to 5. What is this recipe that turns 10 hydrogen into 5 deuterium? Is that some sort of advanced nuclear thing that I don't have access to yet, or maybe that's what this research is for? Remember we were looking at that like quantum chemical lab or something? So there may be a more efficient way to get our deuterium. Let's see, where's deuterium? Why aren't you on here? Oh, this is deuterium. Okay, then where's hydrogen? I guess we need a recipe for this that maybe we don't have yet. But yeah, we've made our titanium crystals. We're shipping them home. These are producing, how many am I actually making here? 18.8 per minute times 5. Let's get out the old calculator. 18.8 times 5 is 94 per minute. Okay, so it's not a massive amount, but it's some, and it's 1-to-1, so we can get 94 Casimir crystals per minute. Maybe that's next episode. Maybe, not sure. But that's gonna be it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your viewership, your likes, your comments, and those of you who have chosen to subscribe to make sure you know when I upload another video. I've been spamming these out. This game has just got me hooked. And yeah, thanks again. We'll see you next time. Take care.